Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of Viral. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dix here. Glad you can join us here on Viral as we talk about singer-songwriter Rihanna and Super Bowl headliner Rihanna deliver a performance of a lifetime, but she revealed that she is indeed pregnant with her second child. We'll get to that in a minute. But first thing first, join in the conversation using the hashtag Viral here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. Yes, Super Bowl headliner, singer Rihanna is indeed pregnant. She delivered a performance of a lifetime. Rihanna delivered all her songs, including Work, Umbrella, Rude Boy, Diamonds, you name it. Rihanna sung it. And she sung it with the best of her ability. But we didn't know at the time she was kind of moving around a little slow, but then revealed that she had a baby bump. She revealed she was pregnant with her second kid. All right, let's get highlights on Rihanna's incredible Super Bowl performance.
The superstar revealing she's pregnant with her second child in front of a packed stadium during the Apple Music Super Bowl halftime show. Singing and dancing her way through the biggest hit. Rihanna holding her own with a purely solo performance of her catalog in the jam-packed 13-minute show. Her partner, A$AP Rocky, cheering her on from the sidelines.
We were on a grass field, and that gave us some limitations with the type of set, the size of the set that we could have.
We had no roof.
We had an open roof, and her team was like, why don't we just do it all in the air, or as much as possible?
Rihanna clearly enjoying the return to the stage, the billionaire mogul even taking a moment to touch up with some Fenty beauty during her performance. But the mother-to-be still barely breaking a sweat. And Rihanna wasn't the only star lending her powerhouse vocals to the biggest night in football. Kicking off the night, Emmy winner and Abbott Elementary star Cheryl Lee Ralph performing Lift Every Voice and Sing. And Babyface with America the Beautiful. And country music star Chris Stapleton bringing coaches and players to tears with his soulful rendition of the national anthem. And Oscar-winning Coda actor Troy Kotsur joining as an ASL interpreter. But it all culminated with Rihanna singing Bright Like a Diamond. Michael sat down with the Barbadian beauty just before she hit the field to talk about her triumphant return to center stage.
How did it finally feel for you to get back on stage, especially this big of a stage?
It's foreign. It feels foreign because it's not getting back on the stage like I've ever been before. Her musical director.
What an incredible Super Bowl performance was that for Rihanna, revealing that she's pregnant, and people on social media across board are talking about it. Some people thought that Rihanna was trying to hide it, and at first, I kind of think she did, but then she didn't realize that she kind of led the explosion and led curiosity killed the cat, that she's pregnant. This is big for Rihanna. She even made mention of it, of her interview during the Super Bowl Super Bowl halftime press conference. Take a look.
It's work, work, work for Rihanna just days away from her long-awaited return to the stage.
Riri, where have you been?
every day it just gets closer and closer to the finished product.
The 34-year-old superstar, who's a new mom as of May, turned down the halftime slot in 2019, but says this year is the right time.
When you become a mom, there's something that just happens where you feel like you could take on the world, you can do anything, and the Super Bowl is one of the biggest stages in the world. There's something exhilarating about the challenge of it all. And it's important for representation. It's important for my son to see that.
She's won 9 Grammys and has 14 #1 singles. Curating her set list has been the biggest challenge. She says she's on version 39 and counting.
So you're trying to cram 17 years of work into 13 minutes. It's going to be a celebration of my catalog in the best way that we could have put it together.
Rihanna says the jam-packed show has also been a physical challenge and hints it'll weave in elements of Caribbean culture.
Representation, representing for immigrants, representing for my country, Barbados, representing for Black women everywhere. I think that's really important. That's key for people to see the possibilities.
The newly released short film Run This Town highlights her Caribbean roots.
Yes, Rihanna with that interview made mention. Congratulations to her, kudos to her on that, but we didn't know what we know now. So Rihanna's expecting her second child with A$AP Rocky, and they already welcomed a second child this past last year. Rihanna ain't wasting no time whatsoever. So let's hear what you people had to say in your reactions to Rihanna's Super Bowl performance and her revealing that she's pregnant. Take a look.
Okay, so listen, here's the other thing. We got to talk about Rihanna. Thoughts, everybody, on Rihanna. Rihanna shocks us all, of course. She comes out, she looks pregnant, and then announces she is pregnant. Yes. But Keita Rose said you noticed it immediately. You knew she was pregnant?
Immediately, I knew it. Immediately.
Mm-hmm.
First, I thought it was gas, and then I said, that's a baby pump.
She said it was gas. Can I be honest with you? You know what I thought? I knew she just had a baby, and I thought maybe she's having a hard time losing the baby weight. Maybe this is a bad angle. Then I thought maybe they had a harness on her, and that the harness was pushing her belly. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't quite sure, because when we think about it, that woman was on top up there performing on this, you know what I mean? So I figured it was a harness.
Yeah, she got that.
As a man, you can't assume if a woman is ever pregnant.
Right.
You never go up to a woman and say, hey, congratulations, because it might not be a baby. So online, I presented the question, like, is she pregnant, y'all? Because I don't want to assume.
Right. And nobody, until she grabbed her belly, too, is when I figured she had to, because there's no way you're going to highlight your belly. Here's the thing everybody was saying. Since Rihanna performed, her song Umbrella, Only Girl in the World, Lift Me Up, Diamonds, and We Found Love is top 10 right now on iTunes.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, I said earlier it was the most amazing marketing situation I've seen. You saw when she pulled out the Fenty.
Yeah. Did a little makeup.
And then I was saying to Keita when we came in, I said, and then Keita remembered this because I go, you know what, you guys, she used the Super Bowl as a marketing tool, as an infomercial. Now remember, you're going to get about 100 million people are watching. Or more.
All right.
Guaranteed almost. The woman used it as a marketing tool, as an infomercial. And I said she's going to come out with Fenty Baby or something?
Yeah.
And Keita, you said it's already happened?
I believe I read something a couple months ago that Rihanna had trademarked the name.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't said 50 Baby or something like that. She hasn't said anything, but if that is the case, wow.
Yeah.
Completely planned out. Very smart marketing. Love it.
Unbelievable marketing.
Strategically, the smartest and most genius marketing plan performance.
For anybody at a Super Bowl, I agree. Because, they talk about people at the Super Bowl will always get, their music will make, the money. But this woman is making it, and we already know she became a billionaire, not because of music, but obviously a business. And this is, I said she used it as an infomercial. And the other thing I will say, a lot of people are talking about Rihanna, right? And everybody's talking about her performance. But I guess we didn't even think about, here is a woman who performed all these songs, right? How many songs did she perform? Like 12, 13?
I think she did about 12, 13 songs last night.
But minute a song.
While pregnant and suspended in the air with cords and rope on a floating.
Yes.
Like, what did we want from this woman to get up there while pregnant? To be up on this platform, right? I think she did very well.
Hey, you know what? Even the
people, I don't know if never tell them this. See me is a Navy. Me is a Navy true and true. Me is anybody where in my life they know say me is a stan. Me is a Navy stan. Me love Rihanna. Me go hard for Rihanna. I bet you never know that. You know why I never know that? When Rihanna did pregnant, I see Rihanna wear this negligee and one knickers go on the road. I say it burn me to the core. I couldn't talk. Me numb. I couldn't believe. Say Rihanna when me love her support so much would have come and have her body on display like that while she's pregnant. And fair enough, you know, you get pregnant and you show your tummy and I want like a crop top, that's fine. But when me tell you see that black lingerie looking something there, I would never get over it. So when she had the baby now, I was so happy. Me say, alright, good. She can go back to her nice regular dressing and her, you know, because you know she's a fashion icon. So last night, me there, I anticipate the Super Bowl performance. You know, the whole world I anticipate. Only if you find out Rihanna pregnant again. Jesus Christ, Rihanna, me I beg you, in the name of Jesus, this time around, please. Don't come out of the house in that negligee something there again. That lingerie thing where you did wear, please. Do me I beg you. I know I can't tell you what to do, but please, no come back out in it. I don't feel like say as something where pregnant people should end up wear. I don't feel like your whole body should end up on display just like that when you're pregnant. Do you understand when I say the negligee is something they make you stay in the bedroom for your ASAP Rocky? It's not meant to be worn outside like that. You understand? That's all me have to say. God no. I tell no lie. But stress out. Anyways, congratulations. I look forward to baby number 2. Wishing you all the best with that. And well done. Well done on your performance at the Super Bowl. You know, the voice control, you know, the movements and stuff like that. Well done. And anybody can do that while pregnant. And you delivered. You go, girl. But don't come out in the lingerie. Okay? Forever Navy. Love you loads.
Drivers across our state are coming around to the practical and cost-effective power.
Time now for Pop News with Lara. Yeah, let's do Super Bowl, shall we? Come on, everybody. We're going to start with Rihanna's Big Rihanna. I learned Anderson. On top of that was a flowing leather maxi coat by Alaya's creative director, Peter Moulier, that many say paid homage to the late, great Andre Leon Talley. Rihanna also rocked her own label, a brand new Fenty liquid lipstick called the MVP. That feels right to me. And a mid-performance touch-up with her lines, pressed blotting powder. The woman can sell. I mean, I want to go get one. Love that one. It's been years since she last performed on a global stage, and in classic Rihanna style, it was well worth it.
The word that you used, regal. Regal. She is regal. You know, it's in that captain. She also, you're right. I think both my daughters bought the makeup.
Like as the show was on. And the QR code. And Robin, you had the line of the morning on WABC.
That she got pregnant at ASAP.
Boom! Drop the mic, Robin.
That's right.
That was a groan out loud. All right.
With the busyness of life, trying to find time to file my taxes is tough. But Cash App taxes makes filing simple, straightforward.
Players. Now I know. I just motherfucking know. Frumpy Dump is lying. So Frumpy Dump scurried his ass on over to the Devil Is a Lie social last night to try to talk trash about our girl Riri, aka Rihanna. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. So apparently Frumpy Dump is still upsetted to the highest level of upsettedness that Rihanna talked trash about his ass when he was president. So Frumpy skirted his ass on over to The Devil Is a Lie Social and wrote this. Epic fail. Rihanna gave without question the single worst halftime show in Super Bowl history. This after insulting far more than half of our nation, which is already in serious decline with her foul and insulting language. Child, no he didn't. Also, so much for her stylist. Baby, Frumpy, Mr. Grab him by the pussy. You don't want to talk about foul and insulting language, and you definitely don't want to talk about somebody's stylist. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. Looking like you got those damn suits from Lane Bryant. Child, if Frumpy Dump don't have several seats in the back, and I'm going to keep it a stack with you. This seat right here, this is too good for his ass, because them damn pampers will be dripping all over this golden seat. And that ain't something that he deserved. And it's the ignorance for me, honey, because Rihanna actually wore that beautiful jacket to honor Andre Leon Talley. He died in January of 2022, and he was a Vogue fashion editor. Baby, and she loved him. They had a great relationship. Andre Talley's representatives actually posted Rihanna. They were very excited about the fact that she wore this jacket to honor him. So I'm not sure what the hell Frumpy Dump was thinking, but when does he ever think, honey? When does he ever think talking about stylists? Frumpy Dump is literally like a toddler. It is damn ridiculous that anybody would give him access to the internet so he can embarrass himself time and time again. He is still mad at Rihanna about something she said back in August of 2019. And of course, we can't forget this beautiful work of art when Rihanna went to the Cadillac Ranch and wrote F Frumpy on this car, honey. Baby, it was epic. It was great. Child, it is damn ridiculous and a hot boo boo shitty mess that Frumpy to the motherfucking dump would try to insult Rihanna in any way, shape, form, or fashion, because Rihanna has more talent in her pinky finger than Frumpy Dump's entire family has. It is ridiculous. But it's Frumpy Dump. What do we expect? Like I said, he acts like a grown toddler. He just cannot. He just can't let things go. He just can't leave well enough alone. He has to insert himself into every situation. And this is what you get. Dragged all over Annalise Keaton's internet for fixing your mouth to say anything about Rihanna. I don't care what she did. Anything that she would have done would have been far better than anything that he would have done or his family. Players, put your thoughts in the comments. This is Double D Mo for the Black.
Rihanna didn't hold no punches, didn't hold no surprises. Rihanna is that. She's doing well. Hopefully she have a healthy baby. And many people, I believe, it's going to be a girl. So Rihanna will have her too, a boy and a girl. So thank you for watching this edition of Vibe. We talk about Rihanna reveals during her Super Bowl performance that she is indeed pregnant. I've been your host, Kendrick Dick, saying so long, and thank you for watching.